In September 2013, OPM officials backed by the police and UPDF evicted more than 60,000 people from a particular land, accusing them of settling on what was labelled the Changwali refugee settlement campland illegally. The residents were forced to settle in camps in Cheya village, Changwali sub-county, under very poor conditions. In 2016, President Kaguta Museveni ordered the evicted residents to be resettled on their ancestral land, but to date, the concerned officials are yet to implement the directive. This prompted residents to pitch camp at the RDC's office for over a year, seeking his intervention to enforce the president's directive to resettle them back on their ancestral land. This week, the owner of the land where they had sought shelter, near the office of the Kikuube Resident District Commissioner, ordered them to vacate. The landlord issued a notice directing them to vacate his land by July 1st, 2023, and he gave a copy to the RDC. Last evening, he started implementing the directive. What hurts me is the days we were given are now done. We have nowhere to go, and right now as I speak, we are in the RDC's compound. I am requesting the RDC and all the leaders to help us, because when the president came, he directed the RDC to put us back to our land. So we were requesting the RDC to take us back to this land. We spend nights suffering because it rains on us. Some of us put in efforts and we voted leaders, but right now we are requesting the leaders and God to fight for us because we have nowhere to go. The evictees started relocating in makeshifts to a land that has been temporarily offered to them by the Kikuube District Woman Member of Parliament, Florence Natumanya. The land is located in Kikuube Town Council, a few kilometers from the office of the RDC towards Kabuya. The frustrated women, children and elderly are questioning whether the president's directive means nothing and why he has failed to intervene in their matter even after several reports from their leaders years later.
These are the people who were evicted from the areas of Bukinda and Katikara. They came here, the RDC you are seeing is renting, the place is very small, so they could not, all of them, the offices RDC couldn't accommodate them, so they decided to get a good Samaritan who gave them where to stay. Now, it is so far 1.5 years. The government is not responding. People are dying like flies. Now it has come time. The landlord wants to use his land for development purposes. Now, we have said that people to vacate on his place to look for any other alternative.
The president came and visited Kingfisher, where the leaders of Kikuube told him issues of Bukinda, and he told the RDC and Omona to take us to our land. Those days the RDC kept on saying that they were going to take us to our land. We don't know what happened. We complain every day, but he says they are going to take us, and even as we speak, they are going to chase us off the land. We are losing people and we have nowhere to bury them. We suffer in this manner, but we don't know the real issue, and we don't know Omona. RDC keeps telling us they are going to take us to our land. Even the MPs tell us the issue is going to be sorted, but up to now, nothing has happened. Recently, we went to the MPs, they assured us the issue is going to be sorted, and even told us they agreed on where the new camp will be situated.
The Kikuube Resident District Commissioner, Amlan Tumusime, who was tasked to liaise with the Presidential Private Secretary, Dr. Kenneth Omona, to resolve Bukinda issues, has noted that he has humanly done everything possible in his power, but in vain.
I don't have an update. What I know, government is aware, and the government will handle. I have written to the Prime Minister. I have been very much in touch with the PPS to achieve the President, because when the President was here about 4 months ago, he directed me together with the PPS to follow up this matter. So I'm still engaging the PPS. He's also a very busy man. As you know, that office is a very busy one. But hopefully soon we'll get some time, we'll talk, we'll discuss, and we'll see how we can help these Ugandans.
In February 2022, thousands of people, including women, children and the elderly, decided to relocate to the office of the Resident District Commissioner of Kikuube, where they have stayed for a little more than 1 year.